mandated to give us the notices, which they did not do. So,
And you should also be here, or somebody should be here when they come here.
Do you have already?
so this is Pedalon. So the board voted to have Pedalon take over. The contract does state that they do use Roundup. However, they are supposed to provide notice, which they didn't do, which sometimes happens when you have a new contractor come in. I spoke with them, they said they would correct it. They've offered two alternatives. One of them is to use these green products, and the other one is just to weed manually.
How much is the contract we have now?
$675. Just a couple $100 more per month.
To use greener products.
Or to weed manually.
Or to do it manually,
Yeah.
pull the weeds manually.
Well, I'd make a motion to ask for a contract of manually only.
Okay.
So, sorry, I'm still confused here. So, yeah, I think we voted on November, correct? For the, it was November or December.
November or December.
Yeah.
I'm not too sure.
Well, I'll second it so we can discuss it.
Thank you.
Was that?
I'll second her motion
Oh,
so we
okay,
can discuss
sorry.
it. Go ahead. No,
I'm sorry.
finish what you're saying.
So I guess that person, it was Pentalon that was picked, provided that they did not use the pesticide.
No.
This thing says organic weed control.
Oh, no, so
This
this
is
is
a
not
new
the current
contract.
contract. This is a
This
is a new
different
contract.
The other
would
contract
supersede
said
the
they follow IPM,
So, IPM,
which is a last resort.
yeah, it wasn't a broad spectrum spray of Roundup, it's a spot spray. And it does say that they do that as part of IPM at various,
IPM?
integrated pest management.
Okay.
So it's part of their pest management. Now, they can use other products or they can do it all manually. So that's really up to the board.
So,
I would suggest manually because one, our spot is right here next to a creek. Whatever we have, particularly over a big rain, is gonna be washing in there. As well as we have kids rolling around on the ground. So even if it's a natural product, it's killing things. And so it's gonna have some sort of impact on whoever's integrated with this property. So that's why I am suggesting to ask for manual only.
So limit runoff into the creek, basically.
right.
Well, and to keep kids having their face in their stuff.
Increase your cost, isn't it?
But it does raise costs.
So it's, the original thing was $695.
$675.
$675, okay, and this is $895.
Mhm.
And this is monthly, correct?
I think that's very expensive, and I think we should start getting new bids from different gardeners, because that's, for the work that needs to be done here, that is way over the top. That is way over the top.
So you guys only got this information for Pentalon, not from other
So
vendors,
the initial proposal included 3 different bids. This Pedalon was actually the least expensive.
Right, from the one from November or December.
Correct, yeah.
Mhm.
So as far as whether that's cheap or expensive, I mean, it looks like it's cheap. The old contract anyway, the new one, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I think we should at least get 2 more bids for just comparable stuff. I mean, that's what I think.
Is that the board's directive?
Okay, well then maybe we need a new motion then.
So in the intervening time before we maybe select a different vendor, or maybe select this one, do we want to tell them anything like, please don't use Roundup in the intervening time?
They're
Right.
not. So right
That's
now,
good.
right now, there's no more sprays. There's no pest control whatsoever happening right now.
All right.
So it'll continue having no pest control as long as
there are contractor.
until we tell them what to do.
And the
Okay.
pest control they're using for, I understand they were just dealing with weeds or their
Pre-emergent
actual
This guy
other
was
pests
for
that were.
weeds.
I think it was for weeds.
It was for weeds.
This is weed control.
Okay.
And the amount of labor it takes to pull weeds by hand compared to killing them off with.
Yeah, it's a lot lot more.
Is,
Yeah.
it is more.
It's very labor intensive.
But I've tried it both ways.
I
I
thought
know
this
which
was
ones
kind
were
of
labor
interesting.
intensive.
Why is it so cheap?
Oh, versus
Yeah.
manual, it's like
Yeah.
another 60, yeah.
The other pre-emergent